Hello, denizens of the internet. This is Cooler 2004 bringing you gaming news, gaming reviews, and gaming content. Today's topic is simple. It is the effect of virtual reality on the future of gaming. Feel free to enjoy. Virtual reality. A thing from the 80s, most of you would think, until 2012 when Palmer Luckey decided to invent the Oculus, develop it. It wasn't too huge of a success at first, not really until 2014 when it started picking up, eventually bought out by Facebook, oddly enough. But it's odd that we have virtual reality, which it seems like a thing of the past, coming back to play today. And, out of the blue, we have the Oculus Rift. We have compatible with the Note 4 phones used as screens. This immersive gameplay that people have been waiting for. But maybe it wasn't all we expected, not what we hoped for. And today's video, I want to bring up a few points, a few discussion topics that will question how virtual reality will either revolutionize gaming or if it's just a predecessor to what will revolutionize gaming, or if it's just going to be a complete flop. And so there's several points I want to go over. We're going to talk mainly about what virtual reality is and what it can be, how the brain works, and oddly enough, we're going to talk about anime like Sword Art Online and Log Horizon, and we're going to tie those into what in my opinion virtual reality will need to be to truly be a pioneer to the gaming industry. We don't have too much to go over, but I hope this fuels your thought and helps you discuss this. It may be a topic, that may not be relevant now, or may be relevant, who knows? So why not let's discuss it, and here we go. The first order of business I want to discuss is immersion. And what is immersion? Immersion is the concept of really being drowned into your character. Like going into the water is kind of what immersion is, where you are your character. And this is what video games have always strived to do. Like, not just show you the story of your character, but especially MMORPGs and RPGs, let you be that character. Let you feel their emotions, let you see it through their eyes. And virtual reality is bringing a way to do this. Well, by letting you see through their eyes and experience in some ways, because you're moving around, you're making movements with the controller, you're moving your head left and right, looking 360. You're experiencing how they would experience it. And this is what virtual reality is trying to achieve. And yes, this is an important concept in game development. This is something that every game developer has strived for. And I believe virtual reality is on the precipice of finding what we need, but I don't think we're quite there yet. And I think that it's going to take medical science to get us where we need to be. Currently, the most popular games out are shooters. That's MMO-wise, shooters like Overwatch. MMORPGs are not a dying breed, but they're just not as popular. And I believe that with medical science and true virtual reality, we could revolutionize the gaming industry. And I'll talk about this in a little while. This is where it ties into Sword Art Online and Log Horizon animes. I believe the issue we have is that we are not able to fully immerse, even with the headset. And it is a good step that we're trying to further the immersion that the players have, and thus creating a better entertainment. And that's the whole reason you buy video games, is for entertainment, instead of watching TV and trying to fill the character, through the movie, which film does. You're playing as the character. It gives you more insight to the character. It almost as if you are one. And the more we delve into virtual reality gaming, the more we're trying to strive to bring those flesh out the characters to where we truly feel like we are the character. Like we are Ratchet and Clank. We are the main characters of Silent Hill. Main characters of Resident Evil. Any game you can think of. We are Link. We are Mario. And this is the whole point of immersion. Because when you bond with that character and you feel like you are the character, you receive the story much better. The storytelling is much more effective, and you are motivated and moved by the video game more, which is insanely fun. Let's admit it, it's very entertaining, and it brings to life what people couldn't imagine. That's all video games are, and TV and everything. It's escape from reality. And what better way to escape from reality when you aren't yourself? You're somebody else. Like, you just imagine a full immersion where you're the character in Fallout 4. You're the survivor who's lived 200 years. Like, this is what gaming is meant for. And I think virtual reality is taking a big step in the right direction. But my next point is, it's only a beginning. And next I'll discuss the medical side of this and what we can look forward to in the future based on our brains, and possibly in the future Sword Art Online. Well, not fully Sword Art Online, maybe more Log Horizon, but true immersion. And this is my next point to discuss. Well, here we go. Now, you might be wondering from the title, where mapping the human brain comes into this. And we've been working on, science has been working on machines, technology that can map every synapse, every part of the brain, to where we can fully understand the human brain. And I think this ties in fully into virtual reality and the future of gaming. So much so that I think it relates to Log Horizon and Sword Art Online. I believe that we are on the precipice of what we need to future our gaming and true virtual reality. If we have full control over the human brain, we should be able to control our dreams. And so much so that we can put ourselves to sleep, such as Sword Art Online, and enter a virtual world where we're truly enamored by a different experience than we're used to. We'll have feelings, we'll have different bodies, we'll have pretty much our own characters, and this will be the rise of MMORPGs. I believe this is where MMORPGs take off. Yes, I do foresee this in the future. That's my personal opinion. You may disagree. You may say we'll never understand the human brain, and Sword Art Online will never come true. And I say to you that, have you seen half the shit we've done? Have you seen half the stuff the human race has accomplished? I'm sorry. I just don't believe it's not possible. With the human race so far of what we've done, what we've accomplished, I think this is a very near future. And this is possibly going to be the biggest revolution in gaming. So virtual reality, yes, is so far. Personally, I think virtual reality, until we can have Sword Art Online like virtual reality, is not going to really bust. I think it might flop because you have to wear a headset. It's not as, I guess, not as user-friendly as you think, but augmented reality is having a huge success due to Pokemon Go just releasing. It is insane, because what's better than, if you just have to look at a camera screen and something appears, or, you're not blinding yourself into an imaginary world. Stuff is popping up through your lens into the real world. And I think augmented reality is where it's at right now. Until we can truly get Sword Art Online and Log Horizon type virtual reality, I think this was a step in the right direction. But I think right now the gaming industry is going to, and it looks like it is because of having huge success due to Pokemon Go. I think the gaming industry now is heading toward a very, very linear direction, and that is very straightforward direction is what I mean, and that is augmented reality. And I think this is what we're going to be looking forward to for the next few years. I do hope that, if you're a scientist, if you study the human brain, you work on machines, please make a machine that can track the entire human mind, that can fully map the entire human brain. Because I would much rather play a game like Sword Art Online. I think most people would, where I'm a different character, where I'm immersed into a different field, a different experience, than play, Pokemon Go. Even though it's fun walking around, why not be in a virtual world where you're sleeping? When you go to sleep, your dreams are, because I have lucid dreaming, so my dreams are pretty awesome. But this time it won't just be dreams that go away that only you experience. It'll be a virtual world for everybody to experience, with NPCs, everything. And I think this will improve our dreaming. I think this will take the human brain to new directions, because we can cure mental illnesses. We can do things that we never thought were possible before. And so this is my thought on this. And so I'm going to wrap it up. So in conclusion, these are my thoughts. This is my thought process of what the future of gaming is and how virtual reality relates to this. This is my first real video. If you enjoyed it, subscribe, please. And please comment and discuss. I'll try my best to stay in the discussion. It shouldn't be easy. I don't have many followers right now. So yeah, tell me what you think. And I hope you enjoyed. Take care.